Image copyright AFP image caption police shot and wounded the driver of the BMW. Police in France have shot, wounded and arrested a man after a dramatic car chase along a motorway in the north of the country following an attack on soldiers in a suburb of Paris. A bullet-holed BMW could be seen where police brought it to a halt. Earlier, 6 soldiers were wounded after a car was driven at them near their base in Levallois-Perret. The Paris prosecutor described the attack as attempted killings, in relation to a terrorist undertaking. Reports say one policeman was injured during the arrest operation on the A16 motorway at the town of Marquise near the port of Boulogne. The BMW is said to have hit at least one other vehicle during the chase, and the police opened fire several times. The suspect is in his 30s. 3 of the soldiers are now known to have been seriously wounded in the Paris attack. All were taken to hospital, though none is in a life-threatening condition, Defense Minister Florence Parly said. The motivation for the attack is as yet not known, but France, which is contributing to the fight against so-called Islamic State in Iraq and Syria, has frequently been the target of attacks by Islamist militants. A state of emergency in force since November 2015 includes highly visible patrols under Operation Sentinel, numbering some 7,000 troops. On 13 November 2015, 130 people were killed in a night of carnage in Paris, and more than 100 have been killed in jihadist attacks since. They include a string of assaults on the heavily armed security forces who now dot the streets of the capital, the last only 4 days ago. Wednesday's attack at about 0815 local time 0615 GMT took place in a pedestrian zone near the soldiers' base on the Place de Verdun in Levallois-Perret. Interior Minister Gérard Collomb said the car had been driven deliberately at the troops and the attack had been carried out by a man on his own. It was driven slowly until it came within 5 meters 16 feet of the patrol before accelerating towards them, he said. Image caption: the alleged attacker is said to have been waiting in his BMW car outside the military barracks. The local mayor, Patrick Balkany, told BFM TV a vehicle had been waiting in the road for the soldiers to emerge as they came on duty. It was a BMW which accelerated very quickly the moment they came out. A resident in a nearby block of flats, Jean-Claude Vaillant, told reporters he had seen the immediate aftermath of the attack. I heard a loud noise, the sound of scraping metal. Shortly after, I saw one of the badly wounded lying in front of the Vigiparate Army patrol vehicle and another one behind it receiving treatment, he said. Recent attacks on Paris security services. Last Saturday, a young man tried to force his way into the Eiffel Tower with a knife, shouting Allahu Akbar, God is greatest. A source said he told investigators he wanted to kill a soldier in June. Police shot a man who attacked an officer with a hammer outside the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris in April. An attacker shot dead a policeman on the Champs-Élysées. The assailant, later named as convicted criminal Karim Shirfi, was shot dead by security forces in February. A man armed with a machete attacked a security patrol at Paris Louvre Museum. Get news from the BBC in your inbox each weekday morning. Are you in the area? Did you witness the attack in Paris? Send your experiences and images to have your say at bbc.co.uk. You can also contact us in the following ways: tweet at bbc_have-your-say, WhatsApp 44 7525 9000971. Please read our terms, conditions